Hi and welcome back to Retro Renovations. Today I'm going to show you our latest purchase. Yes, we've done it. We've purchased a T25. Now it's been off the road some time. It's a Y-Edge 1980 and I'm going to show you around it.
Retro Renovations, do not go away.
This model has a very tidy cab. These lovely comfy seats in front. Right hand drive as standard. I'll just move over. It has what they call, and I'm not going to put it up until we've repaired it, but it needs a bit of attention. As this model is called the Viking, and that roof then goes up, tilts like this, but where the camper would end there, the Viking roof comes out double. So at the top there, you've got a large double and a single. I'd like to see that in action, but at the moment, the hinges that hold the fiberglass roof have come off and the previous owner's taken the springs off, understandably, because obviously then it was lifting the roof from its pivot. So what we need to do is I need to remove that part of the roof and I can see where the damage is on the metal. I have to take the lining out, put a fresh metal in there and put new hinges on. And yeah, that's going to be one of the first jobs. That will be fun. Look forward to doing that. As you can see, there's other projects in the making there. I'm looking forward to getting this one near the workshop. At the moment I'm working on a transit camper van which will be put up for sale soon. This is a keeper. I want to add this one to the collection, and as soon as I got the transit camper out of the way, this will be the next thing in. Now you join me in the back of the vehicle. So, got the vehicle layout on the early T25s or T3s as sometimes they're known. The engine. It's not a flat panel van in the back of these. They have an engine bay, then it drops down, then you have the van. I will show you the back in a moment where the engine is. So these are rear wheel drive, air cooled engines, and this one has a 2 litre air cooled. So, go into the middle of the van. Have a cupboard which we're taking out. If I tilt you forward, there's the roof. And as said, that will pop up, but it needs repair first. And then we have these very delightful 70s windows and 70s interior. I love the retro feel of this vehicle. So you've got a fridge, a sink, a cooker with the top bits missing, and the grill, cupboard space. I love the old pump out of a bottle. I like that, it's quite simple. More cupboard space and a homemade cupboard, and you got a roof up there. And what I do like more than anything, and this is one of the sort of selling features on this, was the louver style windows. I think they're just one of the sweetest things in this van. And yeah, that's a train. It's currently got a very old rock and roll bed in here. and we're planning to remove all the interior and see what we got as a base and then replan it. Now a lot of people remember the very early Transporter, what they refer to as the split screen. It had, as by the name, a split down the middle. That was the first Transporter. Then you had the T2, which you would have seen in a recent video of ours, of the yellow one that I did a load of work on, and that video of the work is coming very soon. Now this was the next generation. It's coming up in 79. They want to revamp the Transporter, so they bring out this model, sometimes referred to as the T25, sometimes referred to as the T3. They're both the same. Now the difference is with these ones, from 79 to about early 82, they didn't have this grille in the front because they still had the air-cooled engine. And if you follow me this way, just slide the door. The early model had metal fins, so that was only between 79 and 82. After that they changed it all to plastic, so a later T3 you will see has plastic air vents and a plastic grille, so you can tell the early ones from the metal, and the metal later ones from 82 onwards had plastic venting. You join me now in the engine bay. So as you can see, the engine bay is situated behind the seats, and it consists of a metal plate that covers this area, so you can use this area in most camper vans as the bed. And we've got an air-cooled engine here. The air is, so as you're driving along, sucked down through these fins, comes in through this gap here, and you've got all what they call tinware, and that helps keep the engine cool. Also, if you want to do servicing on these vehicles, you've got this pretty cool little access panel to the oil, and there's the oil cap and the engine there. You can just see the dizzy cap, and it's they're doing some kind of testing on the trains today, or there's people working on the tracks and you can hear the trains in the background. So yeah, at the moment I'd love to take it for a spin, but it's been off the road for a long time. It needs a fresh MOT. There's quite a bit of work to do before we get it on there, and it doesn't want to start. It started with the previous owner, we got video of it running. It's a good friend of ours who had it previous, and it doesn't want to run for me. So I think a combination of a not strong enough battery and old fuel, and I think one of the fuel lines is sucking in there. So when I get the Transit finished and out the way, this will be going up there and we can have a play. Peggy will start stripping out the interior, we'll assess any bodywork that needs doing, and we'll get this engine running. Also, the brakes are horrendous. We'll get the brakes done as well, and all of the work we do on this we're going to share with you guys. So we're going to take you along for the journey and join us for the journey. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this very brief T25 tour, just to show you the purchase. We've wanted one for a very long time and we were lucky enough to get this fine example. So this will be our little travel day van. We're hoping to take it to the shows and join you at the shows. We're also hoping to go some nice little quiet retreats. So yeah, it's going to be a good project. I look forward to doing it. And like I say, I'm going to share all the work with you guys. So if you like what you see, click subscribe. Join us on the journey. Bye. There's the train again. See you later.